YouTube, Professional NoobTube here. I had a lot of people asking how to make the Minecraft mansion, and so I've decided to go back looking at the video myself and try to figure out how I did it, and so here I am. I'm going to try and make this fairly quick, but we'll see how it goes. So first thing you want to do is get a lot of wood. I'm just going to cheat right here and use a mod, but what I've done here so far is just make a 14 blocks by 14 block square of any wood log, I guess, really. I use the default wood log, but that was before the different trees were out, so you could probably use dark wood even. That might look cool, I don't know. Play around with it, see what you think. And I just put these on the corner here, so you don't really need those, but I put them there just kind of mark where the edges are. So that's the main area. This is the main area. We're going to build the main area first, and then we're going to build the rest of it. So once you've built the main area, what you're going to want to do is you're going to build up the edges out of pure log, whatever you got, whatever kind of log you're using. I don't know how high I'm going to make this, but and you're going to want to do every area in between Sorry, it's been a while since I played Minecraft with just regular wood. Later on, I mean, this isn't the most efficient way to do it, because later on you can go back and just, you replace the windows, or you can do it right now. It doesn't really matter. You're going to want to find the point in the middle. So let's see. That'll be right here? I don't know. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. So you want the spot in the middle here, and this will be the spot for the doors. So, if I can find the damn doors on here. There we go. Up. Oh well. Alright. So there's the main entrance. Let's see. Actually, I did this wrong. Hold on. Now, what I did, you can do this differently. I just did this because it made it look a little bit better, I think. I don't know. It's up to you. I put logs around the entrance here. Like this. And then also, these walls here are 3 high. Yeah, 3 high. So I'm having to look at the picture of my mansion at the same time I'm doing this because I have no idea how I did it. So anyway, once you've got 3 high of regular logs, you put another layer then of, oops, not that one, another layer of 3 high of planks, then a layer of wood logs like this, and just do the same thing all the way around, and eventually, through the power of magic, we will fast forward and get to the point where I'm done with this part. Alright, there we go. We've got ourselves a 14 by 14 square with the first floor at least partially done. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do basically the exact same thing here. So we're going to want, actually we're going to want 2 doors, so I'm going to need another door again. Damn it. We're going to put the 2 doors, oops. We will put the 2 doors in the same location as on the first floor, only obviously not the exact same location. Makes any sense. Sorry I'm bad at these tutorials. Alright, there we go. We're going to surround that again. And now, do the exact same thing. We want to go up 3 high of plain wood plank, and then make a layer of wood logs. Alright, so you get the basic idea, and we'll fast forward again. And there we go. Alright, so now we've got the basic shell, and we're going to go ahead and, you can do this in any order you want, really. I'm just doing it in the order I originally did it. And so, let's see, now we're going to have to make a stone archway, kind of like an archway. So what we're going to do is we're going to start here, these corners, and we're going to basically build up like this. Just kind of stair step it all the way up. Whoops, there we go. Oh well, doesn't really matter. You can use whatever material. I usually use dirt for this part because I'm not cheating and getting a bunch of materials like I am right now. If eventually you should come together like that. Alright, and then the rest of this, you'll want to do the same thing on this side over here. Stair step this all the way up. It shouldn't go as high as the other side did, I don't think. We'll see. Hold on just a sec. Alright, sorry about that. Oh, didn't want to do that. And again, remember you can alternate the way you build this depending on how you want to. Just because I'm doing it like this doesn't mean you have to as well. I'm doing unlimited resources, so. And also on this side, so you want the front and the left and right sides to have the stair step at first. And it looks like both, yeah, that's right, that should be right. Both of them should come out to be, to have doubles at the top. Instead of having a single point at the top, they should have doubles. If you understand what that means, I don't know. I'm terrible at making these, so my apologies in advance. I probably wouldn't have made them, except that seemed a really popular request. Alright, so there we go. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these, because we're not going to need them. I'll leave them on the front. You'll see why in a little bit. Or you could leave them if you. That might actually make a nice decoration. I don't know. It's up to you. See, I mean, this is the thing. I mean, you get creative with it. This is just the original design that I had that I've improved upon a little bit, but I'm going to do the original. And you guys are free to use this in servers or whatever you guys want to do. Don't need to bother giving me credit or anything if you don't want to. I mean, it's a fairly simple design. It's not like I'm the first person that figured out how to build a log cabin. Alright, now the back is different than the other two. With the back, you want to do is basically you're just going to connect the dots. Whoops. There we go. So basically you're just, sounds weird, there we go. Just going to run around and, oops, not that. But you're just going to run around and do this, connect these, like this. Now if you want to, you can use cobblestone. I just use smooth stone. It's up to you. You can also use stairs. I didn't use stairs, I just used regular, like this, kind of the stair-stepping blocks, rather than actual stairs. I mean, it's up to you. If you use half blocks probably too, that would look good. Up to you guys. This is just the original. I'm just having ideas as I'm making this. This might take a little while. This is a slightly different order of making things that I'm used to, because usually I don't work with infinite resources, so I have to, like, you know, make the shelter first. Which is probably why I normally do the main area first, is because I do need some shelter. And if you build the main area like this first, it will provide you with some shelter until you can finish the entire building, because it does take a lot of wood to do this, and a reasonable amount of smooth stone. Now what you want to do for these corners here, that's the whole back finished. The corners you want to just do like this. You want to connect the two corners instead of connecting them all the way across like we did with the back. So just like this. You know, just increasingly step it back. There we go. I'm trying to, oops. It's been a long time since I've done this, so I'm actually glad I remember this much. There we go. And then this should match up perfectly right there. There we go. Here. I'm actually having a rather fun time here. I know I said I was going to stop making Minecraft videos, but I might change my mind at this point. And I apologize for those of you who wanted a quick tutorial if this is taking too long. Just try to fast forward through it. I don't know what parts are needed or what parts aren't. So I'm just doing this kind of like I do a playthrough. Alright, there we go. So now we've got the very basic beginnings of the central part. There's a bunch of cows that just spawned in. Let's see. So we're gonna do the outside first, then we're gonna do the inside. So let's fix up this front part first. I'm gonna try and use the exact same design as I had in the beginning. You could use your own designs. It's up to you. You know, whatever you want to do. Oh, I probably don't need to do all that actually. Let's see, what I did is I went ahead and continued building this central part all the way up. I went up. Oh, I only went up one, sorry. I'm going to look at a picture as I do this. No, wait, I went up. My apology. Yeah, I went up one. I think. We can. Oh! Oh. Brief moment, I'll fix it. Okay, guys, sorry about that. As you can see, I just moved the doors over one. I'd miscounted earlier. Go figure. Anyway, so we're back to doing this, and you can build whatever design you want. I wasn't really being very creative at the time when I thought up this design, so all I did was those in the wrong spots again. I just did that. Not the most creative, but I mean, you can do whatever you want. Obviously, you know, whatever you think looks nice. You probably don't even need those. I thought it looked a little bland with just a solid wall there. And there we go. Okay, it has no windows yet, and it doesn't have any of the side parts or the porches. And I'm not going to do the hot tub stuff, guys, just so you know. It's pretty simple. You guys could probably figure it out if you want. It's not the main design of this place. So anyway, now we're going to add on the wings. Now what you want for those is you want to make 5 blocks out front. So, try and fly off. Okay, that sounds a bit weird. Why is it doing that? I don't know. Alright, so you want 5 blocks. Hold on a sec. Oh, there it goes. It stopped. Sorry about that. So you want 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out front, and you want 7 across. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then just build it all the way back. And I usually just make it flat across the back. You might, now that I'm thinking about it, you might be able to do like a dual winged one where you have porches on both sides. I don't know. Anyway, so you do this for both sides. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shut up, pig. And then all the way back to match up with this one. There we go. Now again on this one, I just put these logs here to basically symbolize that we're going to have the outline here. So we're going to have the kind of like the logs here outline the areas. We're going to have the same thing here. Also have a logs here if you wanted. I don't remember if I did in the original. I don't think I did actually. You could probably put logs here too if you want. I mean, it's up to you. But so that's the basic idea. All right, you get the idea. Then to make the porch, all I did was connect these two together like so, and then fill it in with ordinary wood logs. It's gonna take a little bit. If people really want later, I'll try to make a shorter version of this. This one's turning out longer than I thought it would. So there we go. Now for these, again, we're going to do very similar to what we did before, and just basically make the walls 3 regular wood planks tall. Actually, you know what you could do? It's up to you. I think what I did is instead of doing this, I put logs here. That way it looks like the porch is more outlined instead of being butted up against the wall like that. I'm pretty sure that's what I did. So it doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't look quite as good when you have no definition like that. So there we go. And so I will build the walls and be right back. Alright, we're back, and as you can see, I've basically just extended the walls up as I did with the first level. Nothing too fancy there. Now we're going to start on the ceiling for the wings. So what we're going to do is we're going to do basically the same things we did earlier with the front. Just going to build it up here. Oops. If I don't screw it up too bad. You should come up to a peak like this with just one block instead of two like before. So, now we're just going to run these all the way back. Whoop, not like that. Sorry, I keep misplacing blocks. I'm terrible at it. As I said, I'm terrible at misplacing blocks, and flying and placing blocks is harder than I thought it would be. It makes it go faster, though. Now what you want to do is when you're running these back, you want to run the first one, the lowest one, all the way back. For the second one, what you want to do is run it one block less. I think, yeah, one block less. The third one block less than the previous, so that you get, oop, not like that, like that. So you get kind of a stair step as well here. And again, same for the top. Alright. Now the reason we're doing this is because then you can connect across the back like this. This way it gives it kind of more of a smooth look on the top. Nothing too fancy, but I'm trying to remember how I did these. Oh, for these, because this area is just taller than the other will be, what you want to do is you bring both of these out and then connect them like this. I forgot how to do that. There we go. So this is what you're going to want to do for that section. Give it a nice rounded look. And then for this, you're just going to basically want to bring it across. This one, you want to bring it across as well. Then you're going to want to do this. Well, once you have enough stone. As you can see, there is quite a bit of stone being used here. Not a whole lot, but I mean, it's a reasonable amount. Especially if you're doing this legit, like I usually do. And there we go. So that's how each wing is built. Alright, there we go. I hired some ninjas, and they've taken care of the other side as well. So here we go. This is the roof. It's mostly done. I would suggest putting some torches on the roof, though, because otherwise creepers and stuff will spawn up there and drop down on you when you're, taking a bath or something, and that's not fun. Speaking from personal experience here. Anyway, now on to this. Now, if you want to finish up the porch here, hold on just a sec. Alright, sorry, I had to check something there. Alright. I really should edit stuff like that out, but oh well, who cares. I'm not a professional movie maker, I never claimed to be. So we're going to just make the lining at the same level as the rest of it here. So that way we're making it the same level as this. Oops, like this. And then quick change of plans. Actually, I just glanced at the video and realized I completely did this wrong. Sorry guys. Hold on just a sec. I'll fix it. Give me just a moment. Alright guys, I really apologize for that. I realized my mistake. Again, I know. I said I'm bad at these. I already admitted that. So basically I just moved this one down. This is the porch. I moved it down one level. And I also moved the doors down one level. Which means that for this map, the porch is actually going to be level with the ground. The other map, the porch was raised up one. You could do whatever basically fits the terrain. I usually do the porch lifted up one, so you have stairs to it. But it's up to you. So anyway, now we're going to finish out the second porch. Again, I apologize for making all these mistakes. I told you I sucked at these. I tell you guys, and you don't believe me. Well, that's what you get. So yes, you get to watch the boring part of me sitting here filling it in. I think I forgot to do this on the other side, but that's okay. forgotten half my steps already, so that's cool. Given I haven't made this in several months, and haven't even played Minecraft in several months, I'm not doing too bad. I don't think. I don't know. You probably disagree, but that's okay. Alright. So there we go. So there's the basic outside of it. Oh, let's go ahead and replace these. Let's just do a simple little design here. I don't remember what I did, but I think it's something like this, which looks rather odd now that I stop and look at it. I don't know if that's right or not, but that's what we're going to do. You guys can probably see the video, the original video, if you guys want to, and go from there. But for this one, we're just going to do that, which looks kind of... Oh, never mind. I'm not going to say what it looks like. Anyway... Alright, so this is the basic outside of it. It's fully concealed now. We just don't have any windows or any decorations or any of the inside done. So what we're going to do is... Oops, wrong button. Let's go ahead and add in the outside porch. Now for the outside porch... the outside rails, sorry. I'm a moron. Let's see. We want to do like this. Whoops, actually I messed that up just a little bit. Get rid of this one. And this one. I don't think they've changed it. I'm doing this how I used to do it, so I don't know if things have changed recently. But you're going to want to stack wood like this, so you can put the rail up there. That. There we go. There's that rail. Basically, you're going to do the same thing. I usually use dirt for this instead of wood, but I'm not going to bother with it right now since I've got unlimited stuff. Oops. Oh, why did I do that? Sorry, guys. This is why this thing's taking so long. Of course, I have absolutely no idea how long the video itself is now. It's just taking me forever. Alright, so there we go. There's the bottom part. Now, for the top, we're just going to simply add this around it. Nothing too fancy. You guys can spice it up if you like. I don't know what you do, but, you know, do whatever you feel like doing. Obviously, that's kind of given, but anyway. So there's the basic layout of the house, without the windows and stuff on it. Now we're going to need a lot of torches. I have no idea where those things are. Here we go. Alright. Let's get rid of those. And there we go. Lots of torches. So we're just going to start lighting this place up. Oop. Sorry, I'm used to other games where you use the E button to open stuff. Alright, we're just going to put torches all over the fucking place. There we go. Light it up. And let's see. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Let's try that. I don't know. I have no idea where it's going to be at, but I don't remember. I honestly don't. I'll have to go back and look at it. We'll just light this place up a little bit so we can see. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. Just make sure that you do both sides symmetrically. At least I would. Whatever number you do. I might have to change that later, but for right now we're just going to put torches. Alright. Now for the inside, usually I have this area dug down a bit actually, so give me just 1 minute. Okay, as you can see I've removed one layer from the floor here. I should have done that earlier. I again apologize. I'm actually down one layer than what I'm usually at, because the porch is at ground level now, so I had to remove another layer, but that's okay. You guys understand. Now what I did for the mansion originally was a single layer like this, I believe it's a single layer, of wood around the edges. not a single layer. Go. Pretty sure it's a single layer. Like that. Let's go ahead and do this. So yeah, just, oop, wrong one. Sorry about this. It's taking a little bit longer than hoped. I'm sorry if this is a little bit dark. Hopefully it'll get lighter soon. I probably should have put the windows in first, actually, now that I think about it. Oh well. So this is the basic idea. You do this, and actually I wanted to get rid of this real quick. You'll see in a sec what I'm doing. Now you want the rest of this to be filled in with red wool. So this is going to take a lot of red wool. You could also probably use blue wool. I thought about using that. It would probably look pretty cool. Really what you use is up to you. I just did red because at the time blue wool was hard to come by. So I just, I found a ton of red flowers. I probably had to search for, I don't know, several hundred blocks at least to gather every single fucking red flower. But I did it multiple times, actually. I built this multiple times. Damn it. So anyway, yeah, you fill in all this area with red carpet. Same with over here. You've done all around the edges once with wood. You fill in everything else with this red carpeting. For this corner here, this awkward corner, probably the one bad thing about this design is you get that little awkward corner there. I usually just do that. And actually, I think I did this room wrong. Well, let's come back and fix this room in a little bit. I know why I did that room wrong. You guys will see why in a little bit. If you guys really want to do it the exact same way as mine, you'll need to do it slightly different. Because that room is the chest room, and the chests take up one block along the edges, which means that you need to have, on the edges you have chests, you need to have the wood out one. So you need to have 2 blocks of wood in those areas. But that's okay. I'm not going to put chests down on this one, I'm just going to do the basics. There we go. Alright, so you get the idea. I'm going to fill in the others real quick, so give me just a sec. Alright guys, I've filled it in. I also realized that what I was saying for this room earlier with the double wood, I didn't actually do it in the old video, so don't worry about it. Sorry, I rambled on for no reason. Second step is to start on the second floor now. So what we're going to do is we're going to make, I hope you guys can see this. Let's build this out a little bit. We're going to make it 3 blocks, so 1, 2, 3. Oops. I'm terrible at placing blocks. So basically around here, around the top on the first floor, or on the in the main area, we're going to make around all 3 corners except for the back. So we're going to put it all the way around here. There we go. Like this. And you want to put it right underneath the layer of log. That way you have this log as a kind of a trim, which I think looks kind of nice. I always like having that extra trim. That way the walls and the floor look a little bit different where they intersect. It's just my preference, but whatever. And man, it is dark up there. I can't even see up there. Hopefully it'll be lighter in the video. Alright. So now we're going to go around and put torches everywhere. We're going to light this place up. It gets a little bit lighter later on, don't worry about it. Alright. So now we've got this. We're going to want to put the railing on. The railing just simply goes all the way around in a very typical fashion. This does actually take more rail than you might think, or at least it did for me. So, there we go. Next we want the stairs. So, alright. So, let's get some stairs here. There we go. Now I usually put these about 3 blocks back. You can put it wherever you want to, and then kind of just build it up. And then, of course, get rid of the blocks overhead. Boom, and there you go. You've got stairs coming up. I might clean that up a little bit. I don't know. I think that's fine for right there, so come over here and do the same thing. 1, 2, 3. And I mean, this is just obvious stair making, nothing too difficult here. Alright, there we go. So now we've got the stairs on either side. Next, well, what I'm going to do anyways, I'm going to go ahead and build the floors up on both wings. You want to basically build the floors at the same level, right here like that, one layer below the logs. So I will be right back when I'm finished. Alright, here we go. So I've got a nice ceiling and a floor, of course. I'm going to go ahead and break through. It doesn't really matter where you break through. 1, 2, 3. I just usually try and do it in the same location to have some consistency. Doesn't really matter though. Let's light this place up a little bit. So now you've got a nice room here. We're going to have to get the ceiling done here pretty soon too, don't worry. I almost forgot about it. Same thing here. Nothing super fancy. Usually what I do is I do 2 doors. So I might do one over here as well. I don't know. We'll go ahead and put one here. Just to make it interesting. There we go. And so we need a lot of doors. Oh, we only get 1 door at a time. And there we go. I usually put them like this so that they're facing this side, but it's up to you guys. Whatever. So there we go. So now we've got the floors almost done. Now we need to get the top floor done. The top floor again is going to be exactly the same. Let's use up a lot of wood in case you guys haven't noticed. Where you're just going to put it one below the line here like this. So just run through and do basically the same thing you would have done for all the others and just make a big long line with it. And I'm going to go ahead and skip past this part because it's going to take forever for you guys, so I will see you guys in just a little bit. And we're back again. As you can see, I've got the roof done. I basically did the same level all the way across both of the wings, the main area, and, well, both wings. Now usually what I use to get up there is I just come over here and put a ladder. This goes basically to the attic. And now that we have latches, you could probably put a latch up here. I didn't used to, but it probably helped because this area is a large open area, which means that zombies can easily spawn, and I have to really light this place up, otherwise things will spawn in here. So having a hatch might actually help. I don't ever actually use the attic for anything. It's just more of a, it's there if you need it type of deal. Maybe some extra chests, kind of a nice lookout, whatever. Also, when you're up here, you'll notice you have extra logs. I usually get rid of them at this point. If you're building and know ahead of time that you're going to get rid of these, then you might just go without building them. It's up to you. I also fill in these little holes right here. Usually you'll have little holes from when you're building the roof. Fill that hole in and then get rid of this excess lumber. I do it earlier. I put this stuff in just because it makes it easier to remember the steps rather than remember that you have to, exclude that little section. Whatever you guys want to do, it's up to you guys. So looking around here. Oh, also what I usually do, I forgot about this, is to make it consistent, I will put that right there. That way you've got a consistent floor. I think it looks a little bit better than having the random wood logs there. Let's come around. I'm tempted to put latches on here, but I'm not going to bother with it right now. So this is the basic idea. You get, up here. And so now we've got all the floors done. So now we've got the floors done. Let's go ahead and put some windows in. Let's see. So let's get some glass. There we go. And let's put a window right here. There we go. This just gives you kind of a lookout up here. You could probably put more windows if you guys want. I think I put windows over here before. Or did I? Give me just a sec, I'll check. Okay, nope, never mind. No windows there. It's up to you guys where you want to put windows, to be honest. I mean, whatever you think looks good. That's the main thing, is that if you're happy with your house, then great. You know, I mean, this is the house that you're wanting to build to be, you know, have a nice looking place. So whatever you think looks best. I usually put in these 4x4 windows here on either side. I like symmetry, and I also like even numbers, so there you go. So there's that, and I usually do the same thing again down here. Oop, that's not a window. Forgot to add the things down here. Now for these, what I did is you can do one of two things. What I did for this one is I would do 2x2 windows here, like this, on the bottom floor of each wing. You can do it how you like, but that's what I originally did. Then for the top floor, I went ahead and did a little 3x2 area, and then one above it to make kind of this shape. I'm pretty sure that's what I did. There we go. Do that to the front of each of the wings, and should look decent, I think. I think this is what I did. I hope. As I said, this really lightens it up once you get the windows put in. There we go. So now, when we go out front, hopefully this will look at least reasonably similar to the old one. Yeah, so here we go. Oh, I forgot these windows over here. So again, you got the little 2x2s, and I actually mix up the windows, to be honest. I don't ever really remember most of the windows anyway. So they look good in multiple styles. But here's the basic area now. This is what it looks like. So yeah, this was basically the main part of it. Oops, sorry. Put more windows along the sides and in the back, however you see fit, really. I mean, I usually stick with the 2x2 windows. You can use longer windows if you want, you know. For the back, I might put in a, I don't know, let's just do a, we could just do a single 2x2 back here, I don't know. We might do a bigger one. Maybe let's do, we want a good view, so we'll do a, we'll do a 4x2. How about that? We'll make stuff a bit. So there we go. What you try to do to one side, do to the other. At least I mean, it's up to you, but I know I keep saying that over and over again, but that's what I try to do. Keep it symmetrical. Don't run out of glass. Where'd I put glass at? Uh-oh. Ah, I know I just saw glass. Where is it? I know I'm looking right at it, probably. You guys are sitting there yelling at me. I don't remember where it is. Okay, hold on a sec. Okay, never mind. I was an idiot. Here it is, right here. Took me a minute or two of looking at it. I found it. So, anyway, you guys can do the design on the back however you want. Now comes the tricky part, though. I'm not going to bother putting in the rest of the windows. You guys can figure that part out. The hard part now is going to be the fireplace. You may want to build the fireplace first before you do all this, if you guys want. It's probably safer that way. It's up to you, really. But I prefer to make mine out of brick, so we're going to get a lot of bricks here. And just get rid of that. So let's see if I can remember how to do this. This is the part I have burned down more of these houses doing this. It's ridiculous. Alright, so we're going to want to clear out a reasonable sized area. I'm thinking this will be big enough. I think. I hope. And let's see, we want it to come out. I'm trying to think here. Yeah. I hope this is right. There we go. And then we want to, of course, make sure you take out this back wall. I've made that mistake. I completely forgot about taking out the back wall. And, yeah. This place is extremely difficult to put out when it gets caught on fire. Minecraft really needs to work on how well fires get put out. It's rather bad, really. You could also do this with the glass. I just now thought about that. I usually do brick because it's got the nice warm colors as well, but you could do glass or something like that, make a glass fireplace. Up to you. I really need to quit saying that. I just keep saying that over and over again. I think you guys get it by now. And let's see. Actually, I'm thinking we need to come out one more. Just to be safe. I don't know. If you guys know how to make fireplaces better than this, and you're welcome to it, I'm going to do 2 on each side. So 2 blocks away on each side to make sure nothing flammable is anywhere near it. So there we go. Now we can do this. Just kind of build the walls around it. Just going to put some lights on it for right now. Fly. Alright. Now at this point, I usually just do this then. Just clear out the area here. And actually, this would probably be enough. I'm trying to remember. I think actually doing it like this will work. Unless the physics have changed on it, I don't think you actually need to vent it. So since that's the case, what we're going to do is we're just going to ignore the fact that it's not actually vented. We're just going to do this. I hope this will work. If it doesn't work, you guys will know. I think fire is slightly changed, but anyway, there it is. You can change it around a little bit if you want, you know. Maybe say you want to just get rid of these, you know, give it a little bit more a sleeker tone to it. That's fine. I think I'm going to do that. I don't know. I haven't done a fireplace in ages, so I have a feeling I'm going to, you know, burn this place down. I do have a feeling I'm going to do that. What I used to do is just use wood, but apparently that doesn't work anymore. So, of course, you're going to need 2 things of netherrack to keep the fire going. And hold on just a moment. Alright, sorry about that. I went ahead and made a copy of the world just in case. It's always a good idea if you're playing in single player to make a copy of the world. And you can also put pictures up also, that really helps. Oh, I forgot some doors will go in there. Anyway, so you light the fireplace. It adds nice ambience, you know. I mean, it's kind of nice. You walk into a big wood building and you've got a fucking fireplace. Just do be very careful with it. That sound makes me nervous, in case you didn't notice. But it looks like it's burning okay, so it does make me quite nervous because I have had several of these burned down. But anyway, of course, so over here, you know, you'd want to put another door, so I usually make doors out the back here. Let's get some more doors. I'm not going to decorate the whole place because it does take a while, but I'm so glad that fireplace worked out. I think, yeah. It will make you a bit nervous for the first few minutes hearing the crackling sound, but you should be okay. It looks like 2 blocks is enough here, so 2 blocks away from the fire at all times. and I just ran it all the way up to the ceiling to make it look good, but I didn't run it through the attic, so there's no actual vent. If you want, you could make the chimney actually vent out. It might actually look better if the chimney vents out, but it's up to you. I haven't actually tried that, so that might be a good idea. And, of course, put doors here as well. Doors there. And spruce the place up, make the torches a bit more even than what I've done. I've just scattered the torches. Put some paintings up, you know, painting or two here and there. I usually use this, like I'll have this room filled with furnaces along the walls, and the other room for chests, so do whatever you want to with it. I think that'll be enough just with this here to let you guys see it. And that's pretty much how you make this thing. So, I mean, you want to put in more windows and stuff, but other than that, that's the basic idea. So, hope you guys enjoyed the little tutorial, and hope I made some sense. And good luck with your building. See you later.